Good morning, we are team number 7. The team members are Fátima, Yanileth, Octavio, Patricio, Iván, and me, Lázaro Oscar. There are 5 reports. I can explain the report 1 and the report 2. The report 1 said average exportation salary per year. I did by the three methods: features, formulas, and pivot tables. To get features, we go to the database and select in this part select the years. We'll say I will select the 2020, then go to the average exportation salary, select all, and then in this part there is the average, and I can put this in the report in the table. To the formulas, I use the average if. I select like the range where are the years. Then I select what year is gonna to search, and the column that is gonna to average. And then the pivot table, we'll go to database in the part on insert, and then pivot table. We select all the table and existing worksheet. Go to the report 1 and paste in that place, and then we select year and select average exportation per salary, and we put the average in how to represent this information. Then I make a graphic about this and say that the most average is in the year 2022. Then we go to report 2, and it said average production CO2 per company. First, we select all the companies by filters and go to the database. In this part, we select all, and then we go to the part with manufacturing enterprise, and there is the 6 companies that are in this place, and select like a comment, and then the report says SO2 per company. Then we select all, and it's the same. We get this average and paste in the report. My formulas is also the same. Average if is the same like the report 1, and the pivot table we select the company and the average percent of CO2, SO2. I'm sorry, and then we get these values. And to get these values, we make a graphic and say that the company that makes more SO2 is Frisa. Then we will continue with the report 3.
Hello, my name is Patricio, and I'm going to make the report number 3 that says amount of per distance construction area. First, with formula, we put equal, then we put contar sin. Then we select the range. Then we put China, that is the data we are searching. Then for the other ones, we put the country we want and the criteria. For the filter, we only go to the database, apply the filter here, research the country we want. Canada. You will have 20, so we put on the corner. Then for the pivot table, we go to the database, select all or only one. We put insert pivot table here, port number 3. Then we select the data we want, values, and then we have all the data selected. For the graphic, we only select all the values, insert, graphic.
Good morning, my name is Octavio Covarrubias and I'm going to present how I am going to calculate the amount of raw materials respect with this table using filters command, also the formulas one. And at the case of the filters, in order to get these numbers, we are going to be here on the table, and then we're going to filter the materials that we want. For example, in this case that we wanted aluminum, then we select all the column with the aluminum progress, and then we are going to click here and count, and we are going to select that number days over here. Also, we're going to repeat that and this one, and then we are going to select, in this case we want to get the 100, we're going to select all, and then select all the rows. For example, this case we need to have the 100 number. Now, in the case of the formulas, we're going to write the command count if, and then we're going to select the rate of the cells that we wanted to count in order to get the number. Also, to write in question marks the material that we want. For example, this case aluminum, and we write this, and we're going to get the following numbers also as the filter ones, and we do a sum of all the numbers. We're going to get the 100 number. Now I'm going to pass with my friend Fátima, Yanileth.
Okay, so now we're gonna do the report 5 that asks us to find the amount of raw materials. So first of all, we're going to make it with filters. We go back to database and we're going to select filter. We select filter, and then we're going to click the arrow right here of the column that said raw material. We click on it, and then we're going to click on every single material except aluminum. So we click OK, and then we're going to select the entire column there, and then right here down it said count 16. We're going to go back to report 5 and we're going to put 16 right here, and we'll click enter. Then we're going to see the same thing with iron. We go back to database, we select right here, we select iron, again aluminum, we OK, and then we're going to select again all the columns and tell us that are 18. We go back to report 5 and we put 18. And we're gonna do the same thing with all the materials, with all of them. And then finally we are going to add them with a calculator or something, or and they're going to give us 100. Then we're going to make the same thing, but now with formulas. So the formula to find it is we're going to put equal to, and we are going to put count if. Then we're going to put parentheses, and then with quotation marks we're going to put database, because this is a table that we want the data for. So we want to put enclosed database, because is a table that we're going to need for this. Then we put exclamation mark, and then we're going to put to the 101. That is the we can see here is the we're going to take it out this first one. So it's that all the range that the table have. So it's from D2 to the 101. So we're going to put that the range and then comma, and then we're going to close with quotation marks aluminum, the element. So we're going to put aluminum and we close the parentheses. And we're going to make the same thing with all of them. Then for find the total amount is really easy. We're just going to put an equal sign, and then we're going to put sum, and in close with parentheses the range that we want. So we're going to select, it's gonna be this color, and then just click enter, and gonna be 100. And then for the pivot table, it's really easy. It's the same. It's really easy too, but it's a little bit confusing. I think I prefer for then for doing with formulas. It's faster and less complicated and confusing. But here we're going to put insert, and we're going to put a pivot table that is gonna be appear something like this, and then we're going to click. Then it's gonna appear something like this, and we're going to select this thing that we want to put in each of these blank spaces. So for we need to, first of all, to put this, we're going to select raw material, and I'm going to put designated either, perhaps two. Then we're going to put in the rows the raw material. If you don't want them there, you can put it in. You can use these buttons to change the place that you want the file. Then we put raw materials in here and amount of each. And if you don't want the amount or the average or something like that, you can just click list here. We're going to put value file settings, and if you want the average, the max, the minimum, here I'm going to put the count because I want the amount. So we're going to put count. I click OK, and this is I'm gonna have this thing. We're gonna have 16, 18, 16, 20, 12, and 18. Then finally for the total, it's gonna appear by itself, so we don't need to make another thing. Then we close the pivot table files, and then we're going to put the graphic. So we're going to select all the data of this table, and we're going to go to insert, and here if you want a column or if you want it depends of the type of data do you have. Here you're gonna use this one with columns because I think it's more easy to see to differentiate. So we're going to select that one, and we have plastic that is have 16, nickel that have 18, metal that have 20, and etc. So we click on it, we click enter, and if you want to change the title of this, I put amount of raw materials, and then we click out of the graphic, and we have the entire report. We make the same thing by filters, formulas, and pivot table.